Yes, sir. It's your boy B Hayes. We back with another one, guys. So let's talk money. So I know a lot of people out there is just spending like it ain't no tomorrow. As a matter of fact, they spending more now than they was before when things and prices was much lesser than they is now. So my thing is, I'm not here to lecture anyone or tell any grown person how to spend their money. I'm just here to help if I can, guys, and let you guys know, this channel about stocks, the money, anything I want to talk about, obviously, but mainly we're about money, something to do with money. But you might see anything over here. So, anyways, guys, let's go ahead and continue to get into the video and break down on why you need to stop spending your money so loosely and stop spending money, like you is at a time that we're in, because your money is losing its value day in and day out. Every day, the power of the dollar is losing its value, meaning you either is going to get less service for the amount of money that you pay, less quantity inside of a product that you get for the money that you pay for the same amount of money, or the price of the product that you was buying is way higher than it was before. And on top of the higher price, they still took out some of the quantity and whatever the product is that you was purchasing. So your money is being less and less and less and less valuable, guys. So how can I get ahead of this thing? How can I hedge against inflation? A lot of people is telling me don't spend money. So what should I do with my money? Where should I put it? So guys, the number one thing you should be putting your money in right now, from my opinion, which requires little to no experience, which requires little to no, background check, or not very difficult to get into, that would be two things: crypto and stocks. Stocks right now is the best time to be buying. It's the best time to be purchasing stocks right now. Everyone is in fear. Everyone's in panic. This one, you want to be very greedy in the market and go ahead and sizing out your positions on whatever companies that you use every day in your everyday life. Companies that you know is going to be in business in the next 5-10 years because you're using them. And even if you don't think they're going to be in business in the next 5 to 10 years, the companies that you use and you see everybody else around you using, I'm pretty sure they will be in the business for the next few years. At least give you enough time to put your money somewhere to hedge against inflation. And 2-3 years from now, you can take your profits from the company that you invested in and now move that money to a new location, because throughout that 3-year time span, you may not be knowledgeable now and know exactly how to precisely move your money around, but throughout the time span of your money being invested on something that's in tune now, that everybody is using their products now, 2 to 3 years from now, as they continue to make money and you pull your money out with a profit, then you'll be knowledgeable to then move your money to wherever the knowledge that you acquired wants you to move your money. So, don't just wait till you got you think you got to be an expert or all the way at the top of the charts or a guru. I was just making a video on that earlier today on my IG. You don't have to be an expert or a guru of something to go ahead and get involved in it, to go ahead and start, investing and stuff. That's what a lot of people mess up at. They feel as if they don't know nothing. Same thing with crypto. You could be putting your money in crypto, Bitcoin, Ethereum. You can buy even a few of the shit coins that potentially turn into a lot of money. But you most definitely don't just need to be letting your money sit in the bank, because that's exactly what the bank is doing with your money. They putting it into the stock market. They putting it into these things and helping your money grow while they just pay you nothing on the back end, and your money steady lose money. So to give you a kind of example of how high things is now and why you need to be more smart and meticulous with your money now than ever, is because people is just freely spending like nothing's happening. When they paying 30%, 20% more for things that they was just paying that, a lesser price for just on last year alone. So people just need to wisen up, guys, and don't just be out there throwing your money away, because you can be putting that money in places where it's going to continue to grow for you. And that gap is just steady widening. That rich and the poor, the gap between the two is just steady widening with this inflation hike. The rich, they getting smarter with their money. I guarantee you they spending less. And as they spending, they buying things more in bulk. They just being very, very smart with their money. The poor, they been, you know, spending more at a time where they should be spending less. Like, for instance, gas is now 49% higher. Used cars is 37% higher. Like, if you got a used car, not to get off the subject of telling you the increase of certain things, if you got a used car, now is the best time to be buying it. I mean, not to be buying it, to be selling it. My bad, because you can, you know, you can make money throughout the middle. And as the car, you got to have a second car though. You just don't need to have one car, because you're gonna have to buy another car as soon as you sell your car. But if you got a spare car that you can sell, now a used car, now is a good time to buy it, because everything ain't going to be at the peak as it is right now. Stuff is going to come back down some and level off, but it's still going to be higher than it was before. That's my opinion. Just like the housing market, it's at its peak right now. If you got an extra house, a couple houses, I sell some right now. Why it's at its peak? Because it will level off and come back down some. Not go back to the previous levels that it was before, but it won't stay at this peak. Same thing with gold and stuff, all that stuff. It's at its peak now, but it will come down some. So if you got multiple things, multiple items or certain things, cars, houses, jewelry, I sell some. Why is at its peak? And then as it come back down, if you want to buy another used car, buy a house, I'll wait till it come down some, guys. So that's my opinion on it. But you got everything going up. Rental cars, 30% higher, 36% higher. Hotel rooms, 24% higher. Transportation, 21% higher. Furniture, 13% higher. New cars, 11% higher. Everything's going up. The cost of borrow money going up. Everything. So you should definitely be more smart and meticulous with the way you move with your money. Meaning, I know some people, like I seen this meme where you can't even eat out. You can't even cook at home no more, because it's more expensive to go to the grocery store and buy stuff than it is to go and get a little $7-8 plate from somewhere. It's gonna cost you more to buy all the extra stuff that you need at the grocery store, the grease, the seasoning, this, that, and the third. If you ain't already got certain seasonings in your cabinets, it's gonna cost you more money to go to the grocery store now than it is to eat out. But still, if you know, you just got to be smarter with your money though, guys. Like, I understand that right there. And in certain situations, if you want to be real smart, you just got to come together, eat as families. You got to eat leftovers, cook enough, buy in bulk, eat leftovers the next day, however the case may be. But I mean, that's for the people that ain't really got it. Sometimes you got to make those sacrifices like that too. I'm not going to be doing that. And it's not like I'm trying to tell you something that I wouldn't do. I done did it before. I done been there, done did that. You get what I'm saying? I don't necessarily have to do it now. I'm afloat enough to, you know, to do what I want to do. Not go above and beyond my means, but to do what I want to do. I done been there before though, where I had to, you know, take sacrifices. Had up $10,000, but still eating noodles. I still eat noodles now today, but back in the day, you know, up 10, 15 grand, still eating noodles, still, you know, still doing things that I don't necessarily have to do, but I'm just staying grounded, staying down until I can get up enough to where, you know, it don't even matter. You know, I hope that makes sense for you guys. But even if, you know, it's a lot of people out there that ain't even up 10 grand, but acting like, you know, they up. So it's just like, just get smart, guys. That's all I really got for this video. Just want to tell you guys to stop spending money so reckless at these times, because now is the time to be saving way more than you spending and putting that money in places that's going to grow. So that's all I got for you guys. I love you guys. You already know what to do. Add me on the ground, add me on here. We out and we gone.